Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Smackdown Live World Tour in the new year!
Welcome to Norway!
We in Oslo, Norway, ladies and gentlemen, here, kicking off the new year in the best possible way.
With Vince McMahon tweeting out this.
I see some potential in this matchup at Star Destroyer versus Drew Gulak. Show them what you got, boys. Hashtag Smackdown Live. And just like that, here comes Oni Lorcan. Drew Gulak right behind him. Of course, these two here faced each other a couple weeks back, or sorry, not faced each other, tagged together a couple weeks back in a losing effort, and I guess it's not sitting well with them.
Most certainly is not. Drew immediately went into the ring as Oni just dropped down, and now back in 1-on-1. The bell is rung. Let's see what they got.
Oh, I'm so excited for this matchup here, Esther. This is the first match of the new year.
First match of 2020 on SmackDown Live. They got a point to prove because Monday Night Raw has been stinking up a storm lately, so
we need structure, but chaos. Chaos, structured, chaos, disorder. Give me those,
chaotic neutrals?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Let's use Dungeons & Dragons terms because we're cool.
Yeah, beautiful gut wrench into a powerbomb.
Oni Lorcan just completely laying the smackdown here so far, and Drew Gulak, I don't even think he's gotten any offense in so far.
I believe he hasn't.
Oni Lorcan is furious.
He is, he's having a bit of a go with it, but like you said, these two have a bit of a strange history. They tagged together a few weeks back, and Drew just kind of left Lorcan to dry.
Yeah, at the time, though, it seemed like Drew Gulak was the one that had some grievances that he needed to air. Oni Lorcan was the one who he was doing his best in the tag team, but now in this matchup here, he's coming out on top, coming at Drew Gulak with some unbridled ferocity here so far. First strikes that Drew Gulak has gotten in this match here.
Absolutely running European uppercut there from Oni Lorcan, and just just beating the life out of Drew Gulak.
Oni Lorcan earning his name Star Destroyer as once more he gets a beautiful spinning powerbomb on Drew Gulak.
From a deadlift position as well.
Yes.
That takes a lot of strength.
Incredible strength from Oni Lorcan here. I feel bad for Drew Gulak. I don't think he knew entirely what he was getting at. I feel like if this was the case, if he knew this, he would have let that tag team go a little bit longer, and maybe at some point they would have made it up to face Breezango or whoever had the belts at that time.
I got a funny feeling they would be champions by now.
Because look at this, the sheer ferocity and the brute force that Oni Lorcan has with the technical prowess that Drew Gulak has. It would have been incredible.
Absolutely. Countering the kick into another powerbomb.
A drop-down powerbomb to his knees.
Oni Lorcan on fire, taking maybe 2 punches so far in this match, has not given Gulak the opportunity to even lay any offense down.
Did you see that?
Just a curb stomp into the mat.
Oh, it's vicious. There you go. Drew Gulak catching the leg, Dragon Screw takedown, bringing Oni Lorcan down to the mat for the first time. But Oni catches him just like that, and a Dragon Screw of his own.
Just thinking, anything you can do, I can do it better. And it feels like that is the kind of rivalry that these two men are going to have right now. A couple of quick kicks to the gut.
I love it.
I absolutely adore it, and I think that Oni Lorcan is a madman.
He's insane.
Let's see what he can do here.
This is the best type of insanity that I like, as we get a running lariat from Oni Lorcan, bringing Drew Gulak back to his feet. What do you got here?
That's a very good question. Plastic, as he's now thrown Gulak into the corner to the top rope now.
What are you doing, Oni? What in the absolute heck are you doing here?
I'm very concerned. Into
the
gut wrench position, into a suplex.
Oh my
from
God.
The middle rope. Now running the ropes.
Going to the
top rope.
Oni, please.
We haven't seen Oni do this before. Leaping knees.
The distance he
halfway
got
across the ring here, Plastic.
That was incredible.
Absolutely incredible.
Holy cow, just a stiff right into the half Nelson suplex, tossing him over. Drew Gulak landing on his face. He was throwing with so much force. And that's it.
He was indeed. Now going for the pin. Count of 2. Oni Lorcan is your winner.
What did we just see?
The biggest win of Lorcan's career to date. Well, then again, of 2020, let's say.
I feel like that was just a straight up destruction to start off 2020. Holy cow, Astra. That was incredible.
That was absolutely unbelievable, and I'm throw him up, everybody, because Oney Lorcan is your winner, and as far as I'm concerned, should be going on for a championship match.
We'll see what happens here, Astra, but he earned something for sure, as now we move into the second match of the evening.
You gonna go hard?
We're gonna go hard with Mustafa Ali coming into Oslo, Norway. I just can't get over that we're here right now. How did we get here?
I'm still amazed that we managed to get flights.
Yeah.
On New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
That kind of threw me off. I mean, we had Raw on the 30th of December, which gave us literally hours to catch that flight. But
yeah,
and all the talent made it over, so I'm happy about it.
They had a little bit longer to get here. They had a full week of travel if they needed it. But some of them actually spent their New Year's in Norway, which is really, really cool.
It is definitely really cool. I'd love to see it. You know, we're continuing the, I'm going to call it the UCB World Tour now, because, I mean, Raw was in Spain a couple of weeks ago.
That they were, and it was fun.
So
I like Spain.
It was great. There was no snow. It was nice. It was comfortable.
And now we're in Norway.
Yeah, where it's cold. I'm very cold.
Yeah, it's very similar to where we live anyway, and, you know, so it's kind of like we're back home.
It's absolutely true, as this man didn't have too far to go, of course, residing from England.
That he did.
Pete Dunne managed to just take a ferry, and he's here.
Pete Dunne, Mustafa Ali, two staples of the Smackdown of Series 1, both of which still have things to prove or didn't quite get their comeuppance. Well, Pete Dunne did get the championship after hard-fought road, but he immediately lost it to John Cena here, and he's been on a bit of a slump here since then.
Let's just also add to this, both of these men in the past few weeks have actually gone one-on-one with John Cena.
Yeah.
Think about it that way. Maybe this is a grudge match here to say, well, neither of us could beat Cena. Now it's my turn to beat you.
Yeah, I agree there. It seems like that's probably what's going on here. These people they both need a little bit more push, and this is what Vince McMahon likes to do here. He likes to throw people that are in a similar situation against each other and let them come out on top with a beautiful German suplex story from Pete Dunne.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Absolutely incredible, as both these men deserve every opportunity that they are given, as they're putting on amazing shows, amazing matches every week.
Yes, every single time these two come in, you know you're going to get one heck of a match.
Absolutely. As now, maybe these men are working more towards a mid-card championship. Maybe they're both trying to go for John Cena. Who knows? But, like, in the grand scheme of things, I feel like they should wait until Cena loses that belt before they even make a push for it.
Yeah, it's going to take somebody pretty special or pretty deranged to take that belt off of John Cena. We, of course, saw Luke Harper last week potentially putting himself into title contention.
Yeah, I haven't heard any news about that just yet.
Yeah, it was just a match, but a pretty hot return there, as we get a beautiful super kick from Mustafa Ali there.
Into a nice little front flip.
You know, he's looking pretty good here so far in this match. Pete Dunne got to watch out here. You do not want to keep that losing streak going. But it just might happen.
It just may. Both these men, like I said, very hot. I don't believe either of them have won in recent weeks.
It's been a bit. Each of them have been on a slump, but as we said before there, it's Vince McMahon. You know, it's a dog-eat-dog world. Giving
them the opportunity, if you can kind of pull your way back up, move your way up the rankings, you might just get rewarded with something in the future.
He likes seeing it. It's almost like a permanent mini tournament that he runs here. It's nice to see. I like it.
He's always trying to focus all his talent. Beautiful maneuver here from Ali. Trying to always focus the talent on improving their records versus focusing on just going for championships.
Yeah, the records will get you a championship shot, or at least put you in the title contention, in the title picture, whatever you want to call it here. But you got to get there first.
100%. As men like, unfortunately, have been Keith Lee and Eric Rowan and Tommaso Ciampa not on the best of streaks as of late.
It's almost like John Cena sapped any of the luck or any of the momentum that they had.
I would say that is exactly how I would put that. Every man that John Cena has faced so far has kind of fell into a bit of a slump.
Yeah.
And
I would like to call it the John Cena depression.
Can't beat the big man, so kind of tears them down and can't let them beat anyone else.
You can't see me because I don't even know who me is. The John Cena depression, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go, Mustafa Ali on the outside on the apron, going for something. A little bit, like Pete Dunne is a little bit close here. We'll have to wait and see. Yep.
Definitely a little too close.
Misjudged it just a little bit there as he loops around to the back, and now Pete Dunne starts working. We went for a German suplex, back elbows from Mustafa Ali. Back to calling the action here, Astra. What we need to do, and once more. Not sure what you're doing there, Ali.
I think that one was just an educated guess on Pete Dunne's part. He ran towards the ropes as soon as he noticed Ali went outside.
One more time, but Pete Dunne rolled pretty close to the ring, to the ropes there. Maybe he's doing this on purpose. There we go. Something.
Seems like it. There's the neck breaker. Signature Ali move. He tried. That third time's the charm, I guess.
Yeah, he did.
He really tried to pull that one off.
But Pete Dunne, of course, able to kick out. Not of course. I mean, that sort of buries the move a little bit. But Pete Dunne able to kick out there. You're going to need a little bit more.
100%.
Put away Pete Dunne. A former WWE champion.
A former WWE champion. The man who beat Batista at WrestleMania. Couldn't quite take down John Cena, but he put on a good match nonetheless. The way that Ali's leg just hit the mat, I don't know if you saw this. Oh, God, and that diving back elbow from Pete Dunne. I don't know if you saw this plastic, but Ali's leg kind of twisted sideways there. He might have actually dislocated his knee.
That's not looking good there, and especially against somebody like Pete Dunne who will see an injury like that and just target it, go at it like a pit bull. Just destroy it.
Most certainly. However, it doesn't seem like he's targeting it too much. Oh my God, that... What do we even call that? That was a power bomb, but...
It's not, like, you gotta pop a power bomb, but that was more like a flip-up power bomb.
He threw him with so much momentum that Ali literally did a 450 in the air into a power bomb.
Holy cow, Pete Dunne. As he threw Mustafa Ali into the ring or into the corner so hard. We're getting an X-Plex. Is he going to go for the pinfall, or is he going to wait for a little while?
Pete Dunne needs to make sure he does everything he can to put away Ali before this match is over. Running into Guri.
Oh, man.
What is Dunne thinking?
What are you doing, Dunne? What are you up to? What's going on in that devious mind of yours? I got nothing.
I got nothing either. The underhook German.
All right. That was vicious. That was gross.
That was
really pretty.
Really pretty, but devastating for Ali. And now another diving elbow drop to the spine. Focusing very heavily on the lower back of Ali, knowing that, of course, you can't really stand or support your own weight. You can't jump from the top rope.
You can't do your flips.
You can't do your flips.
100% there. A nice delayed suplex there, but Ali able to slip behind.
Into a backstabber. Beautiful maneuver there from Ali. Can he make the jump?
This is too far. What are you doing?
Going for the inverted 450, and he nails it. Oh my God. And a kick out from Pete Dunne. This match isn't over yet.
Holy cow, Astor. I cannot believe the distance he got on that 450, but it looked like he didn't quite hit it where he wanted. It looked like... It was almost like his knees just barely contacted with Pete Dunne, but that's almost enough. And right there, Pete Dunne's on advantage. Got a knee up. And it looks like he's going for that bitter end.
Is this enough to put away Ali, though? We know that it took a lot for John Cena to put Ali down. And it's going to take Pete Dunne just as much, as both these men are in for one heck of a matchup tonight.
This is a doozy here, Astra. I am very impressed so far with both of these competitors.
Myself included in that statement, Plastic. Now Pete Dunne just kicking and pummeling Ali and saying, you need to stay down before I hurt you, without you being able to come back from it.
Yeah. Like, look at that. Pete Dunne is going to start breaking down Mustafa Ali at every single joint. Just like that. Put him in the Marty Straw, grab the arm, pop it. You know, almost break it out of socket right there.
Almost. Could definitely pull a shoulder out of position, out of socket there, without question. And throwing Ali into the corner, running forearm.
Such a weird trajectory on that run there as well. I don't know.
It's almost like he put a little bit of a curve into it when he threw him.
Yeah.
It's like throwing a curveball in baseball.
Learn something from
set out power bomb. Yeah, and James McAvoy, I believe.
Yeah, 100% there. Well, you know, he is British. So here you go, Pete Dunne bringing Mustafa Ali down to the mat, just headbutting onto his shoulder there, working the arms and the joints once more. That joint manipulation that Pete Dunne is so known for.
Ali kipping up to his feet.
And eating a stiff forearm to put him right down to the mat.
And now Dunne calling, saying he's going to break Ali beyond repair.
You're going to have to. In order to keep Mustafa Ali down, you have to destroy him.
100% plastic. And a couple of quick stomps and a knee to the side of the head. Is it enough to put Ali down? Big reversal into a spinning heel kick.
Very nice, Pete Dunne there. Look, going for something there. Mustafa Ali going to the top rope once more, going for the 450 or the 054. What's he doing?
He's just going for the regular 450, and he hits it. Can he go? Is he going to go for the pin, or is he just going to be foolish about this? Beautiful, beautiful 450 there as we see it again for the third time in slow motion. The impact after that, and then the hesitation. It's almost like he's... Oh, no, he is going for the pin. There was a bit of hesitation there, though.
What just happened, Astra? Pete Dunne kicked out at 1.
An immediate kick out, and Ali can't believe it. Now he's going to go talk to the referee and be like, are you sure that was a 1 count?
Either way, it was not enough to get it. It has a stiff back elbow from Pete Dunne. The chop got him on the ropes, choking him a little bit here. Pete Dunne, of course. You know, we got till 5. He is working that.
He is working that indeed.
Oh, I'm shocked.
This is the main event level match here, Plastic, and this is only the second match of the night. We opened with a blockbuster from Oni Lorcan. We're now into this amazing matchup between these two individuals.
We haven't even been told what the main event is yet.
No, we don't even know.
Looked like he was going for a stomp on the outside, but misjudged the distance there, but still managed to land into the roll there and recover a little bit. You got to watch out.
Landing with flair. Count of 2 here from the referee.
Is he going to go? Are you going to go for the count out here right now?
Count of 4. Ali hasn't moved.
I think Pete Dunne, in his mind, if he can't get him to stay down, if he can't get the 3 count for him,
100%. Count of 6 right now.
A count out is just as good.
Count of 7. Ali to the apron, and oh my God, Pete Dunne.
He never got in the ring though.
He did not get past the ropes, which means count of 8.
I think this is it.
Pete Dunne taking the victory the only way he can see how. Ali getting back to his feet, but it's too late. Count of 10, ring the bell.
Not the way I wanted to see it, Astra. But a win is a win, and Pete Dunne managed to get a victory against Mustafa Ali. A countout victory is still a victory.
A victory is a victory at the end of the day.
And Ali, a pinfall.
Ali suffers another significant loss here tonight.
But that was one heck of a hard-fought match there. I am super impressed with both of these competitors. But that's the winner.
It's the first Smackdown of the year, but as far as I'm concerned, that might be a qualifier for match of the year.
It's insane.
That's definitely up there.
Smackdown is opening the year super hot, and I'm excited to see what in the world the main event is.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and find out right now.
So far, we have been left in the dark here. We got the Revival.
Okay.
Of course, we're in action a couple weeks back, sorry.
Yeah, they most certainly were. Losing their opportunity to challenge the Bar for the Tag Team Championships.
That they did. So,
they've got a point to prove. They've got some matches to win.
Yeah. Let's see what the Revival got. Not exactly what I was kind of hoping for a main event, but
it still could be a great match.
We'll have to wait and see what we got. I mean,
maybe Breezango are coming out to show off their championships. We haven't seen them since they won the belts.
Oh.
But instead, we've got the Machine Gun Carl Anderson along with the Good Brother
Luke Gallows.
Very interesting. Are the club back together?
I don't think they split.
Because when, of course, we saw Carl in that United States Championship tournament. He went one-on-one with, I believe, Akira Tozawa in the finals. Losing, unfortunately.
He beat Oni Lorcan and then lost to Akira Tozawa. So I guess now going back to tag team competition.
Doing what he knows best. This man, of course, famous for their time in Japan. Spent over there with AJ and
Finn Balor, the Young Bucks, forming the Bullet Club, one of the most dominant stables in the history of wrestling. And now they're bringing the new and improved club to the United States. And we'll see what they're going to be able to do here tonight against the Revival.
Absolutely. A couple of balded, bearded men standing tall in this one, and then there's Dash Wilder.
Literally only one person in this match has hair.
But the other three look very similar. It's almost like Luke Gallows has what Scott Dawson cut off his chin. That's amazing.
What is even happening? This is wild.
A couple of quick drop kicks here from Carl Anderson. I'm going to get right back into calling the action here. I thought it was a funny thing to call out with the mutton chops. Anyway, it's okay. A couple of Luthez press, sorry, from Carl Anderson here. Scott Dawson not off to the best start.
I had those at one point.
Mutton chops?
Yeah.
Oh, very
Pretty
impressive.
much whatever you see Scott Dawson have, but more hair. I had a mohawk at the time too.
Oh, okay.
Wild appearances, man. You gotta have fun. Oh, throwing into the corner, but with enough force to knock him out so that
He can hit him with that running clothesline.
Mostly says Dash could not get a tag in at the time, and taunting.
Right next to Dash Wilder. And now a punch to the back of the head. That's you kind of deserve that, Carl.
100%. You absolutely did deserve that here as Scott Dawson makes the tag, getting Dash Wilder into the match here.
Managed to kick Carl while he was a little bit dazed, and now Dash is in the corner, and he's gonna eat it. There it is.
All right, went for the leaping forearm there. Carl Anderson just backstepped it a little bit, just made him misjudge that. Caught him with a chop, knocked him in the corner into the post, and now in comes the Good Brother.
First time we've seen this man wrestle on SmackDown this series. We knew he got drafted as part of the OC with AJ Styles, Carl Anderson, but we've yet to have seen him in action. AJ we've seen now a couple of times. Carl we've seen a couple of times. Can Luke pull out all the stops and secure his team a victory here tonight?
He's a monster.
Most certainly is. Throw him up.
Maybe
Too sweet, my friend.
Maybe throwing a message at the Undisputed Era. Because, of course, earlier this week,
yes, indeed,
Adam Cole threw up the too sweet. Maybe the Good Brother saying, you don't get to do that.
You don't get to do it. Or it could be a welcome in. Who knows? But maybe the OC are bridging the gap between brands. Who knows?
It's hard to see here, but so far Luke Gallows was running a train on Dash Wilder here. But then got caught with a right hand by Scott Dawson. Just went a little bit taunting as Dash needs to go for that tag or something. Needs to try to get his partner in. And so far he's able to get some offense here on the big man here.
He needs to get something on the go. He's finally managing to take Luke Gallows down to one knee. Hasn't knocked him down, but down to a knee is enough.
Just like that, tosses him back.
Just a quick shove, and Dash Wilder is face first into some trouble.
There you go, some tag team action, some stiff blows from Luke Gallows. Carl Anderson set up for something. A beautiful pump handle kick followed by a vicious splash from Gallows right to the outside here. This is what I like to see from tag team action here, Astra.
Amazing teamwork here on the part of the OC. Not letting the Revival have a chance.
Not at all. Throwing him to the outside. Look, saying here, this is where he belongs.
There are some incredible implications in this matchup here tonight as, of course, the brand new tag team on the division. A tag team that's done nothing but lose so far.
Yeah, it's been a little bit rough here for the Revival.
So this could be a way to break out of their slump for the Revival, or it could be a way for the OC to kind of break their way into the tag division.
I'm going to be honest, I'm a little bit confused whether or not the Revival won their last match. I don't even remember who it was against here.
Their last match was against the Breezango, as far as I remember correctly. I may be incorrect, but
I feel like they had a match a few weeks ago. Or a couple weeks ago.
We've done that much traveling, I unfortunately have no idea.
Yeah, we're jet lagged as heck. I barely know what day it is. I don't know what day it is in like my home. I don't know what anybody at home is doing. I just know that we're in Norway right now. It's a new year. For all I know, I might not see my house until the next year.
Who knows? Depends on if the SmackDown World Tour continues.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we do have notebooks if you did want to check back and see if the Revival were in action, but...
Guess what? I lost my luggage.
Oh, no.
My notebook is gone.
Nice little Dragon Screw takedown here from Carl Anderson, taking Scott Dawson down to the mat to get back into that, but very unfortunate. Where's all your clothes and stuff?
Who knows? Literally, who knows? There's probably some Scandinavian person out there who's wearing some wrestling attire here right now. Not wrestling attire, but like wrestling shirts and stuff. Just having a good time.
Okay, well, I mean, someone's out there is very happy and knows all of our records of previous shows and things. But either way, Scott Dawson now in some serious trouble.
Yeah, this isn't looking good here. It looks like they're going to go for the magic killer here as Carl Anderson gets Dash Wilder up. Scott Dawson, sorry, could not see the head. Could not figure out which one it is as he goes for the pin.
Count of 2 and a kick out just at the 3 count.
Very impressive here as Dash Wilder just slides in the ring there. The Good Brother is a little bit caught up there on Scott Dawson. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, Astra, but it was a thing that happened. You got a vicious elbow drop there. He hit something.
I think maybe some of the wrist tape got... Maybe Scott was hanging on to some of the wrist tape and he wouldn't let go.
Maybe.
I have no words. I don't know. I can't tell from where we are as for what just happened, but clamping that deathlock in on the shoulder, just trying to take Scott Dawson down, not letting him have an opportunity to tag out. That's the most important part.
Scott Dawson has been in the ring for such a long time here. He probably should have taken that opportunity to tag out there as the OC, the Good Brothers, they've been running rampant here, but it's up for a Snake Eyes. Look at the size of him.
Up for a Snake Eyes. I don't know how he even managed to do that.
Oh no.
But now he's going for a ride of his own into a modified choke slam there. Went to knock Dash off the apron, but managing to counter that.
Is he going to get it? No. Luke Gallows was in the way for the tag there, but Dash Wilder
thought he thought he had it, but instead gonna get a right hook and knock back down to the floor.
Holy cow, Astra.
Oh my God!
How?
Too sweet indeed, Luke Gallows. How did you get your leg that high up?
What an incredible showcase from Luke Gallows here, showing that he's not just a big man. He got some moves that will knock you flat on your rump.
That was a super kick of the century, as now going for a choke slam maybe.
I can only imagine here. Look at the height. Ow.
That's some Kane and Undertaker level choke slam right there.
That was vicious, Astra, as Luke Gallows brings Scott Dawson up
into the Gallows pole, down for the pin. Maybe, yes.
Cutting off the ropes. Scott Dawson got to be out.
That's it.
Just like that.
And that brings us to the end of SmackDown, everybody. Thank you so much for watching here tonight. Welcome to the new year. We're going to see you guys next week on Monday Night Raw. And in the meantime, enjoy the replays. We'll see you next week.
Where we're going to be next time, who knows?
Who knows?